We're so glad to have you back with us. I'm Rance Adams, and you're watching Xtrreme Motion. The show gets more off the hook every week, and this time it's no different. We hang out with the incredible Ryan Dawes, who's currently ranked #2 in the world in aggressive skating. We'll roll some footage about a summer camp that is a paradise you can only dream about. We'll continue on with our skateboard series this week, how to construct a board. And the topper, we hang out with Andy O'Lean, a pro skateboarder from the Fast Forward skate team. As a matter of fact, I'm hanging out at Fast Forward now, so I think I'm gonna do some shopping. A week without Xtrreme Motion would just be incomplete, so hang with us. Who wants to make some noise on Xtrreme Motion? We're giving that opportunity to local unsigned bands and musicians. We're on the hunt for CDs or DAT tapes that we can use for various segments of the show. We'll even use video footage if you have any. Hip-hop, punk, metal, we'll listen to and view anything, but only a select few will make the cut. Send your stuff to, you know the address, it's on your screen right now. If your sound is featured on Xtrreme Motion, we'll give you name credit and we'll pass along any website info. Bring the noise. So if you've watched the X Games, the Gravity Games, or any other extreme sports show, you've probably caught a glimpse of the high-flying Ryan Dawes. He's currently ranked #2 in the world in aggressive skating, and he totally defies gravity. We met up with Ryan at the Home for Skaters, Eisenberg's in Plano. What's up? We're hanging out here at Eisenberg's in Plano, and I've got another local name. Big-time favorite, Ryan Dawes.
What's up?
How you doing, Ryan?
Pretty good.
All right, dude, I got to say, Plano, we represent, yeah.
Yep, we're out there.
Yeah, I'm from Plano, so, I got to give a shout-out. So, man, you come out of Plano, how long have you been skating?
Almost 6 years now.
6 years? When you started, did you ever think you were going to have the opportunity to be #2?
No, definitely not. I just did it because I loved it.
So how long have you been a pro?
I think this is my 3rd year.
We were talking to your boy Randy, and he was saying that you, him, and Sean Roberts, y'all been doing a lot of
Texas Trio.
And y'all been doing a lot of traveling, huh?
Yeah, we just got back from a month tour, actually, all on the East Coast.
So what was that like? You got some fellas you skated with at home. I mean, that's got to be nice having some people that you're cool with.
Oh, definitely. I mean, because I live with Randy right now, and Sean's just been one of the kids I've always looked up to in skating. And touring with two of my really good friends is always fun, and we get to see new places and do cool things with each other.
Where all have you been besides like this last East Coast tour?
I've been to China, all over the U.S., Canada.
You skated with your boys, you met some of the top names from all over the world. So, I mean...
I've gotten to meet a lot of non-rollerblading famous people, too, like Tony Hawk and Dave Mayer and all them. I get to see them pretty much every weekend when the tour is going on.
So is everybody cool?
Yeah, we all get along. It's really neat.
Do you have a trick that is a Ryan Dawes special?
Yeah, it's called the Shag Nasty.
Okay, give me a description.
It's a front flip with a 540, and then I land.
How long did it take you to perfect that maneuver?
I was in gymnastics for 13 years, so I just brought that over from gymnastics, and it took me about a month of just trying it to actually land it.
You just said, hey man, I'm gonna try this, boom.
Just crash, 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 land, yes.
So does your gymnastics training help at all when you skate?
Yeah, I think it does. Like flipping and spinning's a little bit easier because I know I'm more oriented with where I am in the air and stuff, but I think it's helped.
And you skate for Team Eisenberg, right? And how long have you been with them?
This is my 2nd year with Eisenberg's team.
And they take care of you?
Oh, yeah.
How long have you been skating at Eisenberg's Park?
Oh, ever since the day it opened, I was here. I rode my bike up here before it was even built, just like, yeah, there's going to be a skate park in Plano. This is awesome.
Yeah, because I guess we can't really skate in the streets anymore, huh?
You get tickets for just rolling around.
Oh, no worries. You know, Eisenberg's, they give us that opportunity. We got some other parks that are really cool around. I mean, it's getting hot around here.
It's getting big. I think we're about to have like 5 parks in just North Dallas.
You've been skating with all these kids forever.
Yeah.
What does it feel like to come back and they're all chasing you around? Riot, riot.
I mean, it's cool. I mean, we've all been skating together ever since anyone turned pro or anything. It's just, I feel the same way about everyone. It's just my boys. We just go out and skate.
That's awesome. Not everybody gets that opportunity. So do you have any big major plans coming up?
The World Championships, and that's about it. I'm going on a 5-month tour with the Matt Lindy Burton Launchbox tour. It's supposed to be throughout the whole country. It's college town tour, so I'll get to meet some interesting people.
College girls, yeah. I know how it is. All right, and so I've been asking everybody, have you ever had like a really monster wreck?
Yeah, last year at the Hoedown, I tried a front flip, 180 backflip, and broke all the ligaments in the bottom of my foot. That's pretty much the worst.
That's not very cool, man.
I didn't think so either at the time, but I learned from it.
All right, we're not going to try. Have you tried that trick again?
Yeah, I landed it actually.
Oh, yeah?
First time I fell and had to go to the hospital. Second time I landed it.
Hey, man, it's all about the resilience.
Motivation. When you break your foot, you get motivated to land that trick.
Man, thanks for talking to us at Xtrreme Motion. We'll be catching you next time. All right, we'll be back more with Xtrreme Motion. Hang with us. Watching Ryan do his stuff it brings tears to my eyes. So it's going to take me a few years, maybe even a decade, before I get anywhere near his skill level on the vert ramp, but I'm practicing, believe that. So up next, we're going to give you a good reason to save your money to go to summer camp, Paradise. So y'all hang right here. I got to go try on some clothes. You know, I always hated the thought of summer camp. That's until I saw this place. There is finally a word that makes me drool. Woodward. You get to eat, sleep, and live biking, boarding, and skating. It's awesome. You got lush scenery and all-access venue to display your skills. Check out the Woodward Camp. Now all you have to do is figure out a way to get your parents to pony up the cash to send you there. You can check out their website at woodwardcamp.com. So I'm going to pick out some new kicks here at Fast Forward. You hustle to the fridge and get some munchies. But be quick about it, because when we come back, we're going to continue on with our skateboard series, Construction. And we're going to talk to pro skateboarder extraordinaire Andy O'Lean from the Fast Forward skate team. I'll be right here with more Xtrreme Motion. Oh, y'all weren't supposed to see that. Anyway, we're going to go hang out with Andy O'Lean, a pro skateboarder for the Fast Forward skate team. He let us hang out with him at Freestyle Skate Park in Kennedale. I'm going to go build my boards, so y'all check out this interview. All right, dude, I'm doing it. I got it. Oh. All right, we're back here at Xtrreme Motion. And my man Andy O'Lean here just gave me a quick lesson on just how to get on the board. Thank you for that.
No problem.
I got a little bit of klutz in me, so you saved me a lot of pain.
All right.
So Andy, you skate out here at Freestyle Skate Park on a regular basis?
Probably about 4 times a week at least.
Really? How long have you been skating?
13 years in December.
13 years?
Mm-hmm.
You're like all world now.
I'm getting old though.
Are you like getting any kind of response like from other companies?
Yeah,
maybe some sponsorship?
I've had, I get shoes from Lakai. The sales rep helps me out a lot, and that helps out with my budget a lot because the shoes are pretty expensive. And a couple of years ago, I got a package from Girl Skateboards, and that's like the best company in the world right now. And that meant a lot because there's not a lot of people that can get that. I don't think I could take it any further, but it'd be pretty cool if I did. And Fast Forward helped me out. They give me a discount on whatever I need to buy.
That's cool. So, like, with all of these, like, help, what are you doing with it? Are you, like, going to competitions?
Yeah, I skate contests, film videos and stuff.
From the videos, you're already a movie star then, right?
Yeah, kind of, a little bit.
You have a special trick that anybody knows you for?
I guess not one trick, but I skate a little bit more technical than a lot of people. A lot of people like to do the big stuff. I like to do like the hard kind of flip stuff, I guess you could call it.
They like give you better points whenever you're at a competition for more technical?
Yeah, you get better points if you do it all around. Like if you mix in big with technical, then you get them a lot. But you probably get more points if you flip your board because it's a lot more precision than just flying, you know, with the board coming off your feet, and you're taking a chance of losing it in the air. I like hip hop, and lately I've been getting into everything, but
really,
it's mostly hip hop.
That's cool. We're trying to get some local bands to come out and support you guys.
That's cool.
Stuff like that. You know, maybe come out, play a show, y'all get a little wild on the ramps. How did you get started?
This kid next door came back. Me and this kid next door, we used to go away from for the summers, and he came back one summer with a board. And since he had one, I had to have one. He was like my best friend, so my mom waited and got me one for my birthday, and I've been skating ever since.
So I gotta ask, have you ever broken a board?
Yeah.
Do you like have an account? Do you have them up on your wall?
No, I kept my first one that I ever broke, and then I don't even know where it is now.
Do you know how you broke it?
Yeah, I remember jumping off a big drop when I was younger in downtown Fort Worth.
Well, you know, you live and you learn. You've probably had many since then, right?
Yeah,
that's
probably
cool.
about 500. So.
500?
Yeah.
That's a lot of boards, man.
It's a lot of money.
Well, thanks, Andy, for talking to us
No
here
problem.
at Xtrreme Motion. We hope to see you out again.
All right.
So if y'all see Andy O'Lean out in the streets, make sure y'all give him a holler. We go back to Greg Barrett, Innovation Skate Shop in Arlington, as he shows us what we need to know about putting our skateboards together. It's on you, Greg.
Hi, I'm Greg Bayer with Innovation Skate Shop in Arlington, Texas. Last week you picked out a board. This week I'm going to show you how to put it together. First up is putting the grip tape on the board. What you need to do is flip the board over and peel your grip tape off. What I like to do is hold the grip tape between both hands and stretch it tight. and kind of line the side of the grip tape up with the edge of the board. It's going to be a little harder to see because I have to line it up on my side, but you use the 2 straight lines so that you can line your grip tape up properly. Then let it down starting in the center first, and then let the outer edges down. To press it down, what you want to do is kind of start in the center of the board and press slowly and firmly towards the ends, working all the bubbles out. Next thing you want to do is trim the grip tape. What you do is score along the edge. What this does is it pushes the grip tape against the board so it makes a nice, good fit on the edge and also seals it down and sticks it down good. Now that you've got the grip tape on your board, the next thing you need to do is go to put your trucks on. You need to flip the board over and poke your holes so you can find out where to put your bolts. And you take your mounting hardware and you put your bolts in the holes. Now that you have your bolts in, you want to flip the board over and put your risers in your trucks on. Riser pad goes on like that. After you put the riser on, you put your truck on. And you want to always have the cushions on the truck facing the center of the board. So these cushions face the center of the board. Next, you put your mounting nuts on the bolts. Now that you've got your bolts on, you want to tighten them down. I'm going to use a nut driver and some power tools, but you can do this with hand tools also. The nut driver is the correct way to do it. That way you don't strip the top of your bolt. What you want to do is put the screwdriver in and tighten this down slowly until the head becomes flush with the grip tape on the board. Next up, you want to install your bearings into your wheels. So what you need to do, I have a bearing press, but there's another way to do this, which I'll show you in an upcoming episode. Put a bearing on, you put your wheel, the other bearing, push it in. I usually hit it again just to make sure it's in good and solid. Next, you want to put your wheel on the axle. So just slide it on there and then twist your nut on until the nylon starts to engage and you can't turn it with your hand. Then you're going to tighten it with the wrench. You want to be careful when tightening this down not to over tighten. So what you're going to do is you're going to tighten this down to where it hits the inner raceway of the bearing but still maintains some spin. What you want to do is make sure that there's no play in the wheel so it doesn't move side to side. Now that your board's all together, just check all the different parts, make sure your wheels spin freely, make sure your bolts are nice and flush, and go out and ride and have a good time. Don't forget the helmet, and check with us next week. We'll show you to do some board maintenance.
I got my board, I got my kicks, and I got the gear. I can definitely play the role. Now all I need is about 1, 2, maybe 10 years of practice, and I can go ride with the big dogs. Okay, maybe not, but it sounded good. If nothing else, I do wear this well. Anyway, for those of you at home, we still are looking for some video footage so y'all can get some free stuff from us at Xtrreme Motion. So if you forgot where to send it, hang tight. We'll be back with that information in just a minute. More Xtrreme Motion when we come back. We know you want to be down with Xtrreme Motion, so we're giving you the opportunity to get crazy for the show. If you have footage of yourself getting your wild on or doing something related to extreme sports, drop it on us. It could be skating, mountain biking, rock climbing, whatever. Send your tape to Xtrreme Motion, 5233 Bridge Street, Fort Worth, Texas, 76103. If you deserve a response, make sure you include contact information. Name, address, and a home phone number. We'll look at anything on high 8mm, VHS, and digital cameras. If you're under 18, you'll need written permission from your folks. Here's the kicker. If we use your stuff, we'll hook you up with free swag like passes to some of DFW's most slammin' skate parks or other cool stuff. Also, no safety gear, you got no chance. Send your tapes in now. That's it for Xtrreme Motion. We so hope you've enjoyed the ride. Before we let you go, I got some information for you. Tony Hawk is promoting a new video game. So on November 4th, he's paying for a free skate at Eisenberg Skate Park in Plano. All ride, all free, all day. You can't ask for anything more. We always keep you hooked up when you hang out at Xtrreme Motion. So you come back next week and hang out with us on Xtrreme Motion. I'm Rance Adams. You at home, have you forgotten where to send your videotapes? That's it for Xtrreme Motion. You know what? I've got some news for you. We always keep you hooked up. On November 4th, there's a fly in my face. Well, that's cool. Well, thanks for talking to me. You know, it's been real. This is... We're so close. What's your name again?
Andy.
Andy. I was going to call you Alan.